What's up friends, I hope you're all doing great and welcome back to my new episode. And today in this new episode I'm going to review a fragrance from the house of Fragrance World. Fragrance World is a company based in Dubai. They are something similar to Paris Corner. I'm sure you guys have already heard about Paris Corner and Fragrance World. Both of these companies are very famous here in UAE for making inspired versions, or you can say impressions or clones of a very famous designer and niche brands. So the fragrance we are going to review today is Green Sapphire from the house of Fragrance World. Let me tell you something guys, that making a review for a fragrance takes a lot of effort and a lot of energy. We have to research, we have to test, we need to shoot, we need to edit. So there is a lot of energy and time we are investing in making a review, and I'm very careful to pick a fragrance for review, and I'm making it sure that I'm investing my time and effort in something useful. And here in this case I think I'm investing my effort and my time and energy in something very good and useful. Okay, so let's start the review, and as always we will start with the presentation. This perfume comes in this green box with this golden what you can say monogram here, and the name Green Sapphire writing here, and then nothing at the sides, and in the back you will find this logo of Fragrance World and some ingredients. Nothing fancy, very simple, common box. And the bottle here is much nicer as compared to the box, and here it is, a very beautiful dark green color bottle with a metal cap. And if you can see clearly here in the camera, there is very beautiful detailing here in the metal. There are some carvings and some very nice beautiful design. The only thing which I don't like about the cap is it's not snug fit, it's very loose, you see, but that's fine, that's not a big thing. And as you can see here, you will find a metal plate here in the middle with the name written on it, Green Sapphire Eau de Parfum, and that's it, nothing else. And the texture of the bottle is very beautiful. I'm sure you can see it in the camera. There is this net kind of pattern all around it, and atomizer is also it's not very good, not very bad, it's something okay. Let me show you. See, it's good, it's not bad. So this was about the presentation, and now let's talk about perfume or fragrance. First of all, I would like to tell you that this fragrance is a cologne or impression or inspired version, say whatever you like, is a cologne of a very famous niche perfume, and that perfume is AMOUAGE Epic Man. I have heard some people saying that this perfume is a cologne of Boudicca the Victorious Green Sapphire, and I think that is maybe because of the name, because the name of this perfume is also Green Sapphire, so maybe they are trying to guessing it. I haven't smelled Boudicca the Victorious Green Sapphire. Maybe this perfume got some resemblance with that perfume, but as per my experience, this is a cologne of AMOUAGE Epic Man. I have tested Epic Man I think 1.5 years back, and it's a long time now. I don't remember the exact smell, I don't own it, so it will not be possible for me to do a comparison between these two, and I will not be able to tell you the exact nick and picks, or you can say the minor differences between them. So sorry for that. So what we will do, we will discuss this fragrance as its own. So let's start the fragrance review. It's a smoky, incensey, resinous and woody fragrance. The opening is very boozy here. You will find a strong note of rum in the beginning, or you can say it's a rum kind of note. Then smoky incense will be the first thing to welcome you, along with myrrh and olibanum. And then you will find a note of sweet oud, which is going to hold your hand and introduce you to the elders of the family, which are patchouli, cedar and sandalwood. After some time, that booziness will fade away, and this scent will become more resinous, musky and woody, and we are talking about white musk here. And then there is a citrusy feel to this fragrance, and this citrusy touch is coming from olibanum. As you all guys know, that olibanum have that citrusy kind of feel, And then there is a very beautiful and mysterious kind of depth in this perfume, which is coming from myrrh. Myrrh is giving this perfume that depth and resinous feeling. Resinous is also coming from olibanum, but when olibanum mixes with myrrh, this combination becomes very deadly and very beautiful. And then cedar and sandalwood are working like a magic. So this whole concoction is very amazing and very beautiful. Cedarwood and sandalwood are always in the back, in the base. They are giving this perfume, this fragrance, a woody base actually. And then you will also get some very light nuances of some spices. And in the spices, the more prominent thing which I can smell is cardamom and saffron. Cardamom is a little bit more prominent as compared to saffron, but they are very light, and you will only get some nuances here and there. They are not very prominent or not very overwhelming. So this was about the fragrance, and now let's talk about performance. Performance wise, I can say there is no issue here. It's a very good performer. It's going to give you a total longevity of around 7 hours. It can be a little bit more, but we will keep it 7 for the safe side. Whereas it's going to project like a beast in first 1.5 to 2 hours. So a very good performance. For the performance, no issue. And now let's talk about the gender. For the gender, I can say it's a unisex perfume. Ladies or gents, anyone can rock it easily. But because of that darkness, that depth, and because it's a very woody and very resinous, very thick perfume, so I think it will work well with men. But ladies, they can also try it, and there will be no issue. So this was about the gender, and now let's talk about age group. For the age group, I can only say that this scent is very mature, very mysterious, very dark. So I think it will suit more to the mature people. It will not work very well with teenagers. But anyways, they can try if they like. There are some teenagers who like these kind of dark and deep fragrances, more mature fragrances. So this was about the age. And now let's talk about season. Actually, if you are living in a country where the weather is normal, it's not very hot, I think you can pull it off whole year. But I think it will work very well in winters or in any cold weather. So it will be very good option in winters. So this was about the season, and now let's come to the price. So this perfume comes in 100 ml with EDP concentration, and the price I have paid for this was around 35 or 40 dirhams, the UAE dirhams. I'm not very sure. I bought it, I think, around 1 year back. So yeah, between 35 to 40 dirhams, which is around $12 to $15, something around that. So this was our review for Green Sapphire from the house of Fragrance World. I hope you liked it. Until the next video, take care and bye.